Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Peggy Lou and Norm too.
Hello,
Hi
everyone.
Norm. He's here to help me with showing you some of our vintage ornaments on our aluminum Christmas tree. We'd also like to talk about some of the things that we like to put under the tree, some things that we've collected. So Norm would like to start it out with lights, action. He wants to talk about the handiest gadget that we've bought quite a few of.
Yeah. We're not promoting this at all. We're not getting paid by anybody for it. It's just this is something that we've had and we found this very useful. Instead of having a bunch of whole wires all around here, you get 3 of these and a controller that looks like this. And this is 1, 2, 3, and you got 1, 2, 3. So 1 turns on whatever's plugged into 1. So if you look over here in the corner on the outlet there, you see that blue light and that white thing? Right there. That is one, that's number 1. And I have it plugged into the wall, and then I have it going down to a power strip that's under this box down here, hidden. And I have the 4 spotlights underneath there plugged into it.
Underneath the red box.
Right down here is a multi-outlet strip.
Yep.
Anyway, these are really great for when you have something that's hidden and you can't get to it. Like right over here, we have this light in the ceiling and the fireplace.
And we often have TV lamps too on this wall.
Yeah, right now we don't happen to have any over there.
And the
but
fireplace.
We've got a multi-outlet strip down underneath that little wire bookcase of Peggy's.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm able to turn using a little different one here. This is a little more, this is called Smart Electrician. If I shut it off, the light goes out and the fireplace goes out. And then if I press this button here, it comes on, and this is similar to it, just a different brand. I like these.
Oh, yeah.
I bought about 3 or 4 boxes of these. I think I probably got them from Menards, actually.
Yeah, that's where I was going to ask you where you got it from.
Or maybe I bought it online. You know that? I think I bought these online.
You got originally from Menards?
No, I think I bought them online. I started searching online, probably from Amazon.
Okay.
At any rate, it's just a nice feature.
Yeah. We sure like it. We don't have to stoop over plugging in things and...
Yeah. Number 1 is the tree lights, turns the spots on. Number 2 happens to be this.
I just picked out a green, vintage green bird TV lamp. It's very pretty. It's got some lighter dripping on it too, so it's really neat. We had to clean it up and you rewired it, didn't you?
Yeah, the electrical on it was really bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I just cut the wire off, pulled it out, bought a new socket, new wire.
Yeah, I got a real deal on it. Can you believe it? It was marked $25 only as is because there was a few little chips on it. And I fixed up the chips, painted them, and Norm put new light bulb in it. Yeah. It was marked down to $20, and it's a beautiful green bird. Love it.
Okay.
But I'll talk about that later. But why don't we turn off the music on that vintage turning tree stand.
I wanted to elaborate a little more on the spotlights. Some of our viewers have asked about who made them, and I can't tell you who did that because I've had these for probably 10, 15 years, and there's no identification underneath it. When we originally got them, the spotlights used a filament bulb, and the problem with that is if you kicked it, it automatically broke the filament, and then the bulb was no good. And I was kicking these things, you know, you're just walking around because they're on the floor, and easy access to be kicked. So if you can look at this, it's just a base, aluminum base, and it's got a little extra cord in it that just goes through the loop on the back. And that allows you just to turn it any way you want, straight up and down or backwards or whatever. So I found that Menards has halogen lights So I went over and bought those, and that's what these look like. They're a 50-watt floodlight, and it's halogen. I haven't noticed that these get very hot, so I'm happy about that, but you still don't want to take a chance of burning your fingers. But these work very good, and you can kick it and hit it and nothing breaks. And I just bought a couple extra bulbs in case one burns out for whatever, but they've been very reliable. Also, a couple of viewers were asking about where we got the tree, and that was years ago. We bought it at a place called Swank. It was on University Avenue over in St. Paul, and it was Swank, and they had sign up that says 50s, 60s, 70s, and it was the coolest retro shop. And Alan was the owner of it, and he had this one 8-foot evergleam in the box, and he reluctantly sold it to me, and now he's wishing he hadn't because he misses it. But that's where that came from, and his shop was just so spectacular. You just dropped your jaw when you walked in. And he was a great guy. He closed that shop down because they put a railway light rail through that University Avenue over there, and that took out all the parking spots along the street. So obviously that was a problem for him, and we were very, very sad to see him go, but he was a great guy and we miss him a lot. Let me catch this one thing that's come around here. This is something I had when I was a kid growing up with my folks. Oh. For my next trick.
Oh, it's so fun trying to put ornaments on a tree.
This is all
They're always
celluloid.
falling off.
They're celluloid. And it's a reindeer, and he's still got his horns. Santa and the sleigh.
A lot of these, they're broken,
Yeah.
the antlers.
See
not,
the back
not
of
horns, antlers, you mean. But
Okay, see the back of this?
Yeah, they really fall
I
apart.
probably did that when I was a kid, carrying around the house and fell on it.
They always fall apart.
cannot tell a
yeah.
lie.
That's why they're
I've got a
probably
couple of these,
scarce.
and we have several of these we bought down at the Missouri Mouse, and they're made in Denmark. It's a very,
Really?
yeah.
I thought they were all Italian.
No, it says made in Denmark.
Does it? I'll bet there's different
There's
ones,
another
though.
one down there.
I'll bet there's different ones, though. You know, they may have made some of these in other countries.
Yeah, could be.
But they're very tiny.
We got another
very, very tiny.
Got a little elf coming in up here.
Where'd he go?
You're not tall enough. Put on your high heels, Peg. think she got rid of all
Like
her high
a
heels.
gnome? Would you call him a gnome?
That could be.
He's got a little lantern. This is going
This
to
is-
be a
this is
slight
my-
challenge, you know, because we want the
This is my
tree.
second sleigh.
We want the tree turning while.
The antlers are kind of broken off. At least the bottom is solid.
I don't know. Some of them.
You know,
had,
oops.
Some of them had shorter.
Hang this back
Antlers.
on here. Yeah, well, it could be too. And they don't display very well the way they hang, but
Look at this
at any
cute
rate.
beaded girl. I do have the camera zoomed in quite a bit so you can get some details. So, of course, when I move it, if I move too fast, it's going to be
This is a old
more
sign
awkward
here.
than if I had this just on a single zoom, normal zoom.
Yeah.
He's really a cute little Rudolph. Hong Kong, maybe. I don't know for sure, but I did put the glitter on him myself because I thought he was a little plainer than I wanted, and we've had him for decades. Oh, that was very pretty. I'll get back to that one with the angel in it. I think they call those diorama. Are these called dioramas too,
I think
do
so.
you think? Now that's a little birdie in there. That's really sweet.
Here's a little one I bought for
They
Peg.
have,
See that?
and I don't
Says
know,
Peggy.
I don't remember, was it Shiny Bright that made those little lanterns like that with the mirrored backs on them? You know, they've got something in it.
I don't know.
like the little angel
There's
was.
another one here. They're kind of scattered about. We've got about 8 of them.
And it's got a little mirror on the back. Here's another cute little skater.
Oh,
I just love the
Mrs.
skaters.
Claus just went by.
Yeah, we'll get you around next time,
Check.
Mrs.
Yeah. And we got so many skaters, and I hung these up today, but it looks like they rearranged themselves.
We really like old plastic ornaments too. I don't typically put blue things on the tree very much because we're not into blue in this house a lot, but you know, turquoise over there, that's very pretty. There's a turquoise one coming up here. Right, a regular, oh, it's a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Gotta have
fun.
a fish hanging on the tree.
Oh, see, here's another one of those mirrored ones. Another little red bird inside. I just don't remember if that is shiny bright or not. I didn't have the time to look up.
And we've got a lot of these too that are
Those are Japan, actually.
hard plastic, but
It's soft, actually soft plastic, hun.
okay. Is it a squeaky toy?
Yeah, you can squeeze them. They're considered, Norm, they're considered blow molds. We have a whole bunch of these, and they have little tiny sticker on the bottom that says Japan. But they're so detailed, and we have a lot of them. Like, let me get down here to way down here. There's a, oh my, there we go. A car. That's a blow mold one. Oh, and there's a little guy, skater, in green.
Got a lot of skaters.
See, here's another plastic one. I just love these. Really, see, they glow because of the fact that they're translucent plastic, so they glow really nice in the tree. This is a cute little, probably, aren't they Hong Kong when they're flocked? Little deer with a cute top hat on. It's plastic top hat, and this is old. This
You know,
is in
these
this
don't
is
have
in pink.
Any identification on these molded plastic ones, you know that?
So that's a little lantern, plastic lantern. And here's one of my favorites, the little drummer boy. Very glittered. He's got real feathers on his hat. A darling purple skater going by there, and some of these, they just don't get turned right, hun. She's very cute. Oh, see some more blow molds. That's got sequins stuck with common pins. Got 2 of those ornaments. Oh, I like that guy. Oh, and here's another blow mold.
I think that guy was having a hard time deciding what color he wanted to wear.
I don't know why that one has to hang crooked, but
I got one on the other side too.
another skater with a cute little crocheted hat and a little blow mold. Hong Kong deer, plastic deer backwards. I'm gonna let Norm hold the phone now for a while. Oh, this is so cute. It is a covered wagon, but I won't be able to get it now. It's gone a little too far, but Just to show you a few things I dug out of the bins quickly. Like I said, we're really not done decorating. I just did these pieces in a hurry, and Pinocchio is so cute. I've seen him in antique malls, but I actually found him at one of the thrift stores, so he was really, really cheap. I couldn't believe it that he was there. I didn't know anything about him, but then I started seeing him in the antique malls for $20 when I got him for probably $7, maybe, or something like that. But I just found this lantern that is a real candle in there, so I didn't light it. It did not come with a candle, but I found this at Goodwill this past week, and I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll put a little note in there because I did take a picture of what I paid for it, but it was very little. It could have been, I don't know, $5.99 or something. I was really surprised, but it has a whole glass base.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
is a formed base that you could put any kind of candle that will fit in there, but I think it might have had a little wax on it that I had to clean off.
Oh.
So it's best to have it in a glass votive, not a candle just sitting there. But I have no idea about it. I've never seen this before. And the fact that it came with that plastic greenery tells me that this is vintage.
Oh, that came with all that? I thought that was
Oh
yours.
no, I did not put that on there. It came with that, but it just didn't have a candle in it. So I just kind of kept guessing what could I put in there, and finally it dawned on me I have so many of those old little red votives, and that would work just fine. But you could put a battery, little battery.
Votive?
Yeah, small pillar would work. A small little skinny pillar. But that was really fun to find that just this past week. Norm lets me run in Goodwill, and he probably thinks I'm not going to find a whole lot because we have everything, right?
Pretty much.
He keeps saying, you're coming out with less and less because you have everything, right? Yeah, I know we do have a lot. We're very blessed. But these are candle rings that I've shown over the years that I just cut in half. Is your camera light on or not?
No, it's not.
It does sometimes
I guess
help.
it is.
Yeah, it's on. Okay. I thrifted this too. This tree, very glittery. It's a glass tree. And then I found that last year at the thrift stores, probably Family Pathways. We now have found a second one of these. We have had this old,
I'm going to try to turn this out, see what
people
happens.
call it plastic. That's okay too, huh? People probably call this plastic, but it's like 1968 or 9. It's dated on the plastic. One of the leaves has the date on it. And all of our plastic or lucite, they call them poinsettias, all over the fireplace. We've been collecting them for many, many years. I'd say decades. Right, Norm?
Man, we're really old.
But we only had ever found one of these. And this past month, at the end of October or early November, well, maybe it was early November, we were up in Lindstrom, Minnesota, and we stopped in at the Lindstrom Mall, and they had this and a pair of candle holders with the holly on it.
Right.
We were so surprised to see it, but it was flattened out, completely squashed down. So I had to bend the wires. I cleaned them thoroughly.
Oh, really?
Yes, they had wax stripped on them.
Wow.
I ran them through the dishwasher, and you may think, what? But it's just plastic. You can run things like that through the dishwasher after you scrape off as much wax as you can get off. So now we have 2 of those, and I never thought I'd see another one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I can show you what the candle holders look like. We have two of these.
She has a lot of these poinsettias here too that are really cool.
See, this is what the candle holder looked like. And
Oh.
the two candle holders were, do you remember if they were both 18 each? 18 for the candle holders and 18 for the holly bouquet.
Wow, you went all out, didn't you?
Yes, that is going all out, but I knew it was a deal because we'll probably never see them again. I've never seen them since our first one from many years ago, right?
Right.
We've never run across the holly one. We do run across the poinsettias bouquets, but a lot of times they're broken.
Okay. This is one other thing we wanted to show you. Peggy started collecting these tin soldiers from the thrift stores. And every time we go in Family Pathways or ARC or any of those, Peggy was always looking around. And they're fairly reasonable, and we only buy them when they're really mint condition, no scratches on them.
We just found this when we went to Bethesda thrift store, remember? It's in a video. We actually showed it in a video.
Yeah.
So that was our newest
It's
one.
got nice shiny shoes. As a matter of fact, they all do.
He's really different than the other ones. The
Yeah.
green is lighter, kind of a lighter green.
But they're fun.
And I was commenting on his red beard in the video. I said, that's different. All
It
the
is.
others we have
Black.
dark beards, but yeah, he was cute to find this
And
year.
not one of these is a pirate.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I haven't emptied all the bins yet, but that may be all of them.
We have about 23 bins for
Do you
Christmas.
Really?
And
Oh, that's not counting what's under my bed.
that's what I was getting to. How
I
many?
have 4 under my bed.
Are they linens?
That's under that's under the other room.
Oh, gee.
That's in your western room.
Okay.
There's linens in at least 3 bins, I'd say.
Right. Well, after
Vintage
Peggy started
linens.
collecting these, then I happened to notice a couple things I wanted to show you what I started collecting out of the tin toys.
To put under the tree.
Yep. So Peggy was buying the tin soldiers.
Yep, I like those.
Yeah, and I started seeing a few other things.
And I love these. I found these, and we've shown you these in our previous years.
Probably not this close up though.
Yeah, I had the Santas out in the kitchen is where I displayed those. I didn't put them under the tree. But yeah, I just wanted you to see those again. They're
get
so
this-
adorable.
This
And
guy's a roly-poly guy.
yeah, Walker's cookies. They're probably shortbread cookies, maybe, I don't know. And so this one comes in different designs, probably from different years that they put that out. So I only think I have one of those guys, but sorry about that spotlight. We're getting the spotlight in there, so I'll get something else here. Hold on.
This one here is kind of cool. It's like you're at a carnival and they got 2 little boys and a dog pulling on some wieners, a string of wieners, looks like. But they're looking at a puppet show. And there's a little boy on the floor.
Yeah, turn it over. Turn it over and look on the bottom. It says,
Oh, Churchill's The Puppet Show.
I thought that was Punch and Judy
No,
somewhere.
this is a money box because there's a slipper.
Yeah, but isn't that,
Well, I don't know who those guys are.
well, have you ever heard of that?
I've heard them, but I've never watched it. I don't watch stuff like that.
No, I don't recall it either, but for some reason.
But anyways, what I want
Look
to
at
do
the other
is,
side, turn it.
yeah, I wanted to get through it. So 2 of the girls, one's whispering in her ear, and one of their friends
Are they playing
sneaking
hide
around
and
the
seek?
back.
They're playing hide and seek.
Well,
sort
she's
of.
sneaking around the back,
Oh, look at
and here in the back is a puppeteer.
I never saw that side.
Yeah, he's got the wieners, a string of wieners for some reason that the dog is chewing on around on the other side,
Oh, what in the world?
and he's
Where?
working all these puppets.
Oh, he's keeping the dog occupied then.
So she's watching it.
Where is the dog? I have not seen the dog.
The dog was right here,
Okay, I see.
and you can see a string of wieners going. Anyway, it's just kind of neat.
Hot dogs.
It's pretty elaborate,
Yeah, that's very cute.
and I just like the
the whole idea of the kids watching the show, and then they wanted to see how it's doing. So one of the girls got a little.
It really is elaborate because there's pictures.
Oh yeah, I'll look.
The dog and the probably the guy.
Yeah. And there's a guy
Yeah,
working.
he is
He's
an
got
old
some
guy
other
that'll
puppets
look
up on
at the
top he would
cute
use.
toys down there. Oh,
Yeah.
more hot dogs.
Yeah.
I'm calling them hot dogs.
Okay.
Okay, that's really cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I got Norm holding this cute little
It's a drum.
drum that I think I found that, ran across it, thought it was so cute. I keep my eye out in the thrift stores. Like, if you go over in the area where they have all the tins, that's where you're going to find, maybe if you're lucky, you'll find a figural one like the soldiers or the Santas, or if you're lucky, you might find a car. But that is heavy right now because I have not taken out all of the things that I have stored in there. I wrap them up, small little miniature things. I wrap in a very quality napkin. They're large, they're very large and they're thicker, and it's just the right amount to wrap up a small figurine like your salt and peppers, Santas, that type of thing.
This one here, the Santa Express, North Pole 1.
Yeah, this is a very cute one. That's got a really tiny opening in it, but I still managed to get stuff stuffed in there.
Yeah.
I
no
unpacked
money.
it.
Dang
I
it.
unpacked it already. So that's really cute. We put all these under the tree, and we have shown it in the last video.
Yeah, they're fun. This little car, the wheels spin around.
And
it's Santa
Santa's
driving
driving on one side, but the other side is the deer, and you can see him.
He's got some elves and a reindeer inside with him.
Yep, see the deer on the other side, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
So there wasn't any identification on the bottom of this one, but on the bottom of this one over here,
Yeah, this one here is Hershey's Chocolate Company.
you find these in the antique malls already. It is dated 2000 on the bottom, and it says it's number 1, canister number 1 from Hershey's Vehicle Series, and it's the milk truck, and it says 2000.
Yeah.
So yeah, we looked for these, but they might be all shaped the same. So, you know, we probably wouldn't want to collect a whole bunch of them, and I wouldn't want to buy them in an antique mall if I can find them in the thrift stores. I just, you know, trying to be frugal, like many of you are too.
Yeah,
I
these
know
aren't
you
very
are.
expensive at all.
Well, in an antique mall, it could be $10
Oh yeah.
compared to the thrift
There's
stores.
a couple
but-
of long ones over there that I like.
Yeah.
That were.
Yes,
Didn't
because
want to pass them up.
we found them in the antique mall, yeah. Okay, here's Hershey's Transit. So I guess they didn't make them all the same, because this says number 3. It's a trolley. Let me see if I can focus in on a date. Yeah, 2002. And it tells you all about them too, which is kind of fun. I won't read all that, but yeah, their wheels do turn. So that's very cute. So that's all I found right now of the small ones, but we just decided to get this for $10 in
Lindstrom, the
Lindstrom?
picket fence scales.
Oh, picket fence gals. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a monthly sale like the Pink Squirrel in Lindstrom, Minnesota.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's like 2 others that he's got, a boat and 2 cars. Well, he's got several cars now, but they're big. These are big. So they do store a lot of small things. I get a lot of stuff in them.
Silver. Can you read that upside down backwards?
Yeah, the silver crane. Oh, come on. The Silver Crane Company Limited. Yeah, so who knows what came in there.
Well, that picket fence scales are so crowded. I walked right by this on the shelf.
I saw it right away.
And then
I
Peggy
thought,
tapped me on the shoulder and
look
said,
at
hey,
that.
did you see this?
I didn't think you did.
No.
So
That's cool.
I think that was very,
Got it.
sorry. I thought that was very fun. I've got them all on a table over here, so I can grab them and hand them to Norm carefully.
This looks like a checker taxi cab.
Isn't that cute? The old taxi cabs were so cute.
And what's nice is, well, like a little marring right there, but at least there's no damage on it. $2.99 at the Goodwill.
Oh, see? So that's not bad.
This is
we
also
picked
the
that up
Silver
several.
Crane Company Limited too.
We picked that up several years ago.
Yeah.
I think we had that before we started making videos, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was one of our first crazy
ones.
big cars.
Right. It's the same manufacturing company, the Silver Crane Company.
Okay.
Police car. And this one's heavy, so Peggy's got it stuffed with something.
Yep, and it's full yet. little miniatures probably for the kitchen.
And we found this
Shadow
last year
boxes.
before Christmas.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And they're in great shape. If we're scratched, I don't want them.
They're big toys for
Yeah.
under the tree, but it's kind of a fun, because it's a collection.
Right.
I love collections. I just think there's something about having similar things together in a bunch instead of a big variety of things, that are all completely different. I just really like collections.
Yeah. I'll say.
Well, I do. I can't help it. One more car, your last car.
Yeah, this one I first thought it was a boat, but it's really a car.
A
Because
boat
of the
with
shape.
wheels. It looks like a boat with wheels.
Well, it does. It's a sports car.
Look at these crazy
But I like
people.
the graphics on these. That's what really gets me, is the cool
Oops,
graphics.
you're getting into the tree there, hon.
Yeah. Got a steering wheel and the dashboard and all that.
They're made very nice.
Fancy wheels, grill. This does not say what
Stay
it is.
away from that tree. Why are we getting so close to the tree?
I don't know. It's fun knocking things over.
Yeah. Okay, so that was
One more.
one more.
And this is the last one I picked up in Stillwater,
Oh, did
downtown
you?
Stillwater,
Really?
in the Mill Antiques.
Oh,
Called Seahawk. It's a boat.
I'd go there anytime.
I got a couple people sitting in the back. Anchor and life
Oh.
preserver on the top.
Well, she's got a bathing suit on.
Whoa.
Bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I wish you could find another boat.
I do too.
We'll have to go hunting.
I love hunting for boats.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of that.
All right.
I'll just give you a quick little glance at what I was putting up on the shelving this morning. Norm was helping me with all of those glass bottles and planters, vintage planters, and the milk glass, trying to figure out something quickly. So I will be doing a much better living room video complete. It's just that we only got a little bit ready right now so we could give you a video to enjoy for this week and show you some things up close for the tree. So I hope you had some fun, and we appreciate you very much and your wonderful support as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your kind messages. We love reading your messages. You are so nice to us. We just can't thank you enough. But we just wanted to give you some look at the tree ornaments, the vintage ones, and the types of things we put underneath it, and talk about the spotlights that some of you have questioned. So we hope that's been helpful. You have a wonderful week, and we will hopefully be ready with a full living room or some other room. Kitchen, dining room, I'm not real sure. You take care. Thank you again. Bye.